Our content objective for this lesson is the best mathematicians will be able to solve word problems involving adding and subtracting fractions with uncommon denominators. Here we have a word problem, so we are going to start by reading it. John used 1 3/4 kilograms of salt to melt the ice on his sidewalk. He then used another 3 4/5 kilograms on the driveway. If he originally bought 10 kilograms of salt, how much does he have left? We are going to use this text box right here to come up with our target sentence. We are going to do that by looking at our question and restating it. Our original question says, how much does he have left? So we can restate our question by saying that John has blank kilograms of salt left. Now that we have our target sentence, we can start taking information from the word problem and adding it to our tape diagram. Our text tells us that John used 1 3/4 kilograms of salt to melt the ice on his sidewalk. So I'm going to bold that, and in this box here, I'm going to write 1 3/4 kilograms. Now we're going to go back to the word problem and find another key piece of information here. Well, it says that he used another 3 4/5 kilograms on the driveway. So we are going to take this piece of information and put it in this side of our tape diagram. So again, he used 3 4/5 kilograms on the driveway. Our whole entire tape diagram is going to represent the total amount of salt that John bought. It tells us here in our text that John bought 10 kilograms of salt. So up top here, we are going to write 10 kilograms of salt. Now that we have completed our tape diagram, we are going to figure out what we need to do in order to solve for our question mark here. In order to figure out how much salt John used on his sidewalk and the driveway, we need to add these two numbers together. So we are going to take the 1 3/4 and add it to the 3 4/5. I am going to take one of these addition signs and place it in between our two mixed numbers because we are going to add both of these amounts together. So I'm going to do that both places here. Now we are ready to find our common denominator for 4 and 5. So I'm going to set up my toolbox. This one's going to be 4, and this one is going to be 5. I am now going to list out my multiplication facts for 4. Well, I know that 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16, and 4 times 5 is 20. Now I can go ahead over here and do my times table for 5. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 3 is 15, and 5 times 4 is 20. Now I can see here that I have a match, so I'm going to go ahead and circle our common denominator, like this. Now I'm going to take that 20 and put it at the bottom as the denominators of my mixed numbers. We are going to go to our original mixed number here, which was 1 3/4. And we have to figure out what the equivalent fraction is if we want to cut our denominator now into 20 total pieces. Well, I know that 4 times 5 is equal to 20, so I need to multiply my denominator by 5. If I multiply my denominator by 5, then I also need to multiply my numerator by 5. And 5 times 3 I know is 15. I can go ahead and leave this whole number, the 1, a 1, and put it in this box here. We're going to do the same thing with this mixed number on the right. I know that 5 times 4 is equal to 20. And if we multiply our denominator by 4, then we need to multiply our numerator by 4. And 4 times 4 is 16. And again, we are going to leave our 3 the same. Now we can go ahead and add up our two mixed numbers. I know that 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, and I know that 15 plus 16 is equal to 31. We can simplify this mixed number by making it 5 and 11/20. Now that we know that the salt that we used on the sidewalk in the driveway is 5 and 11/20, we need to figure out how much salt we have left. Well, originally, John bought 12 kilograms of salt, and he used 5 and 11/20, so we can put that mixed number here, and we are going now to subtract to find our answer. We can break apart our 10 kilograms and make it the mixed number 9 and 20ths, because 20 over 20 is the same thing as 1 whole, and 9 plus 1 is 10, so we can go ahead and make that subtraction now. So I know that 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. And 20 minus 11 is equal to 9. And then our denominator is going to stay the same. So our final answer is going to be 4 wholes and 9/20.